Valmiki Ramayana, Aranya Kanda, Book number 3, Sarga 5, Roman numeral V 5. Sharabhanga. Then Rama, having slain in fight Virada of terrific might, with gentle words his spouse consoled, and clasped her in his loving hold. Then to his brother, nobly brave, the valiant prince his counsel gave. Wild are these woods around us spread, and hard and rough the ground to tread. We, O my brother, ne'er viewed so dark and drear a solitude. To Sharabhanga let us haste, whom wealth of holy works has graced. Thus Rama spoke, and took the road to Sharabhanga's pure abode. But near that saint whose lustre vied with God's by penance purified, with startled eyes the prince beheld a wondrous sight unparalleled. In splendor like the fire and sun, he saw a great and glorious one. Upon a noble car he rode, and many a god behind him glowed. And earth beneath his feet unpressed, the monarch of the skies confessed. Ablaze with gems no dust might dim the bright attire that covered him. Arrayed like him on every side, high saints their master glorified. Near, borne in air, appeared in view his car which tawny coursers drew. Like silver cloud the moon or sun, ere yet the day is well begun. Wreathed with gay garlands, o'er his head a pure white canopy was spread, and lovely nymphs stood nigh to hold the fair chowries with their sticks of gold, which, waving in each gentle hand, the forehead of their monarch feigned. God, saint, and bard, a radiant king, sang glory to their heavenly king. Forth into joyful louds they burst, as Indra with the sage conversed. Then Rama, when his wondering eyes beheld the monarch of the skies, to Lakshman quickly called and showed the car wherein Lord Indra rode. See, brother, see that airborne car, whose wondrous glory shines afar, wherefrom so bright a lustre streams, that like a falling sun it seems. These are the steeds whose fame we know, of heavenly race through heaven they go. These are the steeds who bear the yoke of Shakra, him whom all invoke. Behold these youths, a glorious band, toward every wind 100 stand. A sword in each right hand is borne, and rings of gold their arms adorn. What might in every broad, deep chest, and club-like arm is manifest. Clothed in attire of crimson hue, they show like tigers fierce to view. Great chains of gold each warder deck, gleaming like fire beneath his neck. The age of each fairy youth appears some 105 of human years. The ever-blooming prime which they who live in heaven retain for aye. Such mean these lordly beings were, heroic youths, most bright and fair. Now, brother, in this spot, I pray, with the Videhan lady stay, till I have certain knowledge who this being is, so bright to view. He spoke, and turning from the spot, sought Sharabanga's hermit cot. But when the lord of Sachi saw the son of Raghu near him draw, he hastened of the sage to take his leave, and to his followers spake, See, Rama bends his steps this way, but ere he yet a word can say, come, fly to our celestial sphere. It is not meet he see me here. Soon victor and triumphant he in fitter time shall look on me. Before him still a great emprise, a task too hard for others lies. Then with all marks of honor high, the Thunderer bade the saint goodbye. And in his car, which courses drew, away to heaven the conqueror flew. Then Rama, Lakshman, and the dame to Sharabanga nearer came, who sat beside the holy flame. Before the ancient sage they bent, and clasped his feet most reverent. Then at his invitation found a seat beside him on the ground. Then Rama prayed the sage would deign Lord Indra's visit to explain. And thus at length the holy man, in answer to his prayer, began. This Lord of boons has sought me here to waft me hence to Brahma's sphere, won by my penance long and stern, a home that lawless ne'er can earn. But when I knew that thou wast nigh to Brahma's world, I could not fly, until these longing eyes were blessed with seeing thee, mine honored guest. Since thou, O Prince, hast cheered my sight, great-hearted lover of the right, to heavenly spheres will I repair, and bliss supreme that waits me there. For I have won, dear Prince, my way to those fair worlds which ne'er decay, celestial seat of Brahma's reign, be thine with me those worlds to gain. Then, master of all sacred lore, spake Rama to the saint once more, I, even I, illustrious sage, will make those worlds mine heritage. But now, I pray, some home assign within this holy grove of thine. Thus Rama, Indra's peer in might, addressed the aged anchorite, and he, with wisdom well endued, to Raghu's son his speech renewed. Shutikshna's woodland home is near, O glorious saint, a glorious saint of life austere. True to the path of duty he, with highest bliss, will prosper thee. Against the stream thy course must be, of this fair brook Mandakini. whereon light rafts like blossoms glide. Then to his cottage turn aside. There lies thy path, but ere thou go, look on me, dear one, till I throw aside this mold that girds me in, as casts the snake his withered skin. He spoke, the fire in order laid, with holy oil due offerings made. And Sharabanga, glorious sire, laid down his body in the fire. Then rose the flame above his head. On skin, blood, flesh, and bones it fed, till forth, transformed with radiant hue of tender youth, he rose anew. Far shining in his bright attire, came Sharabanga from the pyre. Above the home of saints and those who feed the quenchless flame he rose. Beyond the seat of gods he passed, and Brahma's sphere was gained at last. The noblest of the twice-born race, for holy works supreme in place, the mighty Father there beheld, girt round by hosts unparalleled. And Brahma, joying at the sight, welcomed the glorious anchorite. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Footnotes. 233.1. The conclusion of this canto is all a vain repetition. Fuck you. It is manifestly spurious and a very feeble imitation of Valmiki's style. But what do you know? See additional notes. 233.2. Even when he had alighted, says the commentator, the feet of gods do not touch the ground. 234.1. A name of Indra. 234.2. Sachi is the consort of Indra. 234.1b. The spheres or mentions gained by those who have duly performed the sacrifices required of them. Different situations are assigned to these spheres, some placing them near the sun, others near the moon. What do you know? What is repetition, imitation? How do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Who knows, right? I say repetitions are good. This is how you remember. This chapter is absolute glorious chapter. Sage Sharabhanga. The detailed, mind-blowing description how he relinquished his body in this realm of Bhumandala, Earth, Middle Earth, and ascended all the way to the highest planet in this universe, the Brahma Loka. Absolute beautiful description. Credit where credit is due, Mr. Sir Ralph Griffith translated Ramayana from Sanskrit to British, 18th century British. Absolute architecture of the poetry. And there is no way he himself was not in love with Ramayana. The way he translates, just to all this endeavor to translate like this, he was so much in love of Ramayana. At the same time, he hates God. At the same time, he hates Rama. Why? Because he wants to misinterpret. He wants to misinterpret Rama as an ordinary human being. Sure, he looked ordinary, perhaps, but he was extraordinary in every sense. Everything Rama exhibited, all his opulences, all the beauty, the courage, the power, the strength, the bodily form, everything was supremely beautiful. And even Indra is saying that it is not time yet for Rama to see him here. Rama will see Indra when the time comes, after Rama has accomplished of killing the whole Rakshasa race from the earth. Then all the demigods are gonna come down and glorify Rama. Then he's gonna see Indra glorifying him. The sons of men. The famous Abrahamic saying, the sons of men. Well, these are Rama, Bharat, Lakshman, Shatrughna, Vishnu Tattvas. Rama, God himself, appears as if an ordinary human being and is an ordinary man born to a earthly human family of Dasharatha and Kaushalya. Sri Ramayana ki jai. Roma Victor. Victory to Rama. Hail Ram. Eternal Rome. Eternal Ramayana. Ciao.